If you have a bunch of data in Excel and you want to quickly summarize it, you got to use pivot tables. It simplifies a lot of your calculations. I'll show you. All right, to start, we'll select anywhere in our data. And on the Insert tab, we're going to find Pivot Table. And we're going to leave all these defaults the same so the pivot table appears in a new sheet. And we're going to get this blank box. All right, so first let's calculate the total sales. And I'm going to do this by checking the amount field. And it's going to automatically sum it up for us. And Excel knows the field has numbers, so it assumes we want to add them or sum them up as opposed to do something else. But maybe instead of the dollar of sales, I want to know the number of sales. So I could right-click the number, and under Summarize Values By, I could change it from a sum to a count. Now, this doesn't add up the amounts. It just counts the number of rows with an amount in it. And that's 120. So we have 120 orders. All right, so sums are different from counts in that way. Next, maybe we want to know the number of orders by product. And all I've got to do is check the product field. And I'm going to see there were 25 orders for backpacks and 20 orders for hoodies, among other things. And again, instead of showing the count or the number of orders, I could right-click one of these numbers and go to Summarize Values By and change it back to a sum to see the sales by product, not the orders by product. And if you wanted to, you could order this from highest to lowest amount by right-clicking and then going to Sort from largest to smallest. But let me show you something else that's cool. Maybe I want to see the percent of sales by product instead of the dollar of sales by product. So I can right-click a value again, but go to Show Values As and select the percent of grand total or the percent of the column total. And I see when doing that, the backpacks represent about 33% of sales. I'm going to undo that though to get back to my regular sales amounts. All right, now let's try to add the product category in addition to the product name. So I'll drag the category field, but I'm going to put it above the product name in the rows. And I'm doing this because the category is higher than the product name in terms of the hierarchy, because we could have multiple products in a single category. And I see when I do this that I had about $700 in sales in the gifts category. Some were for mugs and some were for stickers. And if I wanted to add one more dimension to this, I could put region in the columns, drag that over here, to show sales by product category and by region. But I'm going to uncheck region for now, just to not overcomplicate things in my pivot table. Now to make my pivot table look better though, to format it a little bit, I'm going to update the header. So I'll change row labels to category, and I'll change the sum of amount to sales. It's going to make more sense to people when they take a look at this. And I'm also going to go to the Design tab up at the top, and I'm going to choose one of these pivot table formatting options to make it look a little better, easier to read. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe for more. And if you want to go deeper, I have a full Excel course in the links below.